hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. I am live from the garden. This is Tara Lee. I've got my Drake friend, co-host, hanging out on the other line over there. Hello, Drake. How are you? Finally got you in here.
You sure do. Hello, hello. Cheers, everyone. Glad to be in, to have a little tune in and see what's up in Tara's garden and have some dabs with y'all. So cheers.
Heck yeah. So live from the garden, I'm going to go over and change our thing on YouTube so everybody can see it because it's probably private right now. So give me just a minute, Drake. Can you tell them about our Discord and what we've got going on behind scenes and what you've got going on? Go ahead and introduce yourself for a minute.
Of course. So we've got a little Discord as well. We're not super active there, but it has a fair amount of information just on the Jadon practice. And there's a little, room over there for chatting. And Tara's over a fair amount, and she's quite responsive. In general, we've both been bouncing around a few of the Discords out there. Recently, Lemon Hoko's NW47 Discord got the old slap on the wrist and it got shut down. So we fired back up and got another one going. That's been happening pretty rapidly throughout the community. So anyone out there that's rolling with Discords, be careful. Try to follow those standards, even though they won't tell you what the standards are. Just don't break them. So you can do it. We believe in you. And other than that, it's been quite the season. I committed to a pretty sweet greenhouse, a nice automated light depth greenhouse. So that's been honestly quite the headache to work around. But now it's all turnkey for the most part. Really excited for next year. And then I've got just the standard indoor setup going, just a little 10 by 10 with the living soil beds. So it's maybe week 5 right now, mainly black garlic, one of my staples. I love running that one. It does well outdoors in my environment and good for all the other purposes. It's got nice bag.
And it's a nice hitter, that black garlic.
Yeah, it hits really well.
Smoke on some of that. It was amazing.
Yeah, you sure did. It's wicked.
Yeah.
And then just making lots of hash, just working with Hastros, really good buddy of mine, and bucked up and got one of the hash techs. So there's no more hand mixing. So we got that mixing for us, which is nice.
God, how nice is that, batches. Drake? Like, how fast are you able to do batches now? Tell me about it.
Like give or take 2 to 3 hours per batch, depending on a few parameters and what you're running and how much it dumps, and just there's so many different factors that play in. But can do about 5 pounds dry equivalent at a time, 25, 30 or so wet. And yeah, rocks through pretty well. It's got a bunch of different settings, which is nice. And you can really adjust it to whatever your parameters are or specific to each cultivar. And yeah, it's a solid unit. Liking it so far. Just saw they released a new, I wouldn't say new toy, but just a new feature. They've got their dumping bins now, which are pretty sweet. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Nice. Nice. Well, I'm going to dedicate this episode to my good friend and our good friend, our sister, Miss Kathy. Nice. Because guess what? These are her clones, you guys. These are clones that I got from Kathy. I sent her seeds and she sent me clones. So there you go. What a trade that was. And they're beautiful. They're amazing. I think they're Cinderella. Wait. They are, Mendo Breath by Cindy 99 is what I think they are. Okay. Because I accidentally didn't keep the label on it. So it could be that one, or it could be Mendo Breath by Blue Note. That's the only other one it could be, but I really think it's Cindy. I also have some more Cindy's growing over here that I planted. So I'm kind of comparing them back and forth, and I kind of think it's a Cindy, but I don't know. I'm not going to quote it for sure. And I have her beautiful crystal hanging on it right here, Kathy. You got your little crystal hanging there. So I'm just getting ready because I think this is so beautiful. The smell is green, like a green, sweet green. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like I can't describe it, but I really love the smell. It's like this beautiful, fresh green. And I kind of want to like save that essence. So I'm really thinking I'm going to fresh freeze it. This is going to be probably one of the first fresh frozen batches I'm going to personally run. Other than that, I've been giving all my flour away. So I haven't been running any of it. So this might be my first run, and hopefully Kathy will maybe get to smoke some of that. And so will you, Drake, maybe if you ever make it down here. So is it dab time? I see it's dab time. You're torching up there. I've brought my nice little tray out here that I have a nice little selection going on. So we'll see what I want. I've been lucky enough to live in the state of Washington. So we have an amazing dispensary here called the Green Seed. shout out to the Green Seed. They carry amazing solventless products. I'm super happy. Two of my favorites are the Green State is one of the brands. And then the other one is called Select, and it says Sesh on here, but it's Select Cannabis. Those two have gotten the prices down to make it really affordable and spot on for taste. They amazing flavors, amazing taste. This finger lime, I think I reviewed that last weekend. I think I did a review on the last episode, and I'm really liking it. It's amazing. In fact, let's do that. Let's go in on the finger lime right now. Let's do that. I'm going to set my.
Sounds lovely. Does it have actual lime to it?
Yes, because so one of the first thing is D-limonene, and it's at like 1.9%. Yeah. And it actually has like, yeah, some nice gassy lime to it. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, let's go in on that. And I got my little dab rig all ready to go.
Cheers.
Here we go, warming up. Hit the button twice. Cheers, everybody out there hanging out with us. Thanks for being here today. I'm going to get over to chat and say hello to you here in a minute. I saw that Bingo had something going on. I was going to read about that. Be right over there with you. Hope you're all having a happy, healthy, and high Sunday out there. It's Sunday. God, I miss House Church. Just saying. Miss you, House Church. But I respect it. It's a lot of work going live every Sunday. So we must have just had a hawk fly by because all the birds just got really quiet. And now they're going again. Ooh, that's pretty. That's nice. Very flavorful. Very nice. Very, very, very nice.
Yeah, we just went for a little bike
got
riding.
Over in chat. If you got chat out there, make sure you have it on live chat, not top chat, so you can hang out with everybody and get all the comments. Bingo, what's up? How are you, my friend? They just had an event in St. Louis. Cool. Sun-grown, living soil, cannabis. That's what it's about, baby. He met someone there who had Lemon Jeffrey and knew Jeff. Oh, from YouTube. Cool. Hey, Supreme Grape, how are you? Cheers. Oh, thanks. You know what? Okay. Drake works so hard in his garden. I have to tell you, I didn't fertilize mine one time this year. I did nothing to this plant, this garden.
It's
Underneath
awesome.
here is just some logs. I brought in soil last year, threw it down. I grew a couple plants in it last year and a tomato plant right here. And what the soil that I used must have just been amazing because I literally did not fertilize a thing. And they are hunkies, like they are, man, they are firm. I should have put my gloves on because now I'm sticky. Whoops. But yeah, they're beautiful. I love them. So what I was going to do today, because I want to fresh freeze them. I want to I want to just trim all of the leaves off I don't need. And I don't know if you can tell a difference between the two. There's actually two plants here. I don't know if you notice a difference between over here, this one, and maybe over this one right here. Do you see any difference? So what I'll tell you, the difference is this should have more leaves and that one has less leaves. And the reason is 2 weeks ago, when I came out here and I trimmed a big branch off of this one when I pruned 2 weeks ago, I came in and I removed all the leaves, the really big water leaves they call them. Don't they call these water leaves, Drake? Fan leaves, water leaves. I'm not sure what they call them. Water leaves, fan leaves. I've heard them call all names. But anyways, I go in and those don't have really trichomes on them, right? So I remove all of that and I just leave it right here in the garden. I throw it right back into the garden. I leave it right here. As much as I can, I leave right here in the garden. And then I can take just the tops and the pieces and I'm done. I don't have to do much trimming. They're just going to be lopped off in chunks because they got to be in chunks to process them, right, Drake?
Yeah.
And throw them in a freezer, and there we go.
Make quick work.
Yeah. Hey, CBC. Welcome. If anybody has any questions out there, let me know. I also am drinking. Cheers. Also, thanks for the cup, Kathy. Look at, sorry, my plants need me. There you go. Awesome. I'm drinking Dragonfly Earth Medicine Cocoa today to give me some energy because I'm going to have to trim these here in a minute. Get off my butt. Epic.
We ran out. Have to get some more here soon.
Yeah, I need some more. Isn't that amazing? And I put some cinnamon in it. I love it. I heard the word on the block is they might introduce some other flavors. I don't know.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Tuned in. Check them out.
And there's some shooting. Did you hear that shooting? It is dove season right now. My dog's running around the yard. Come on, baby girl. You want to come say hi? Come here.
No, I didn't hear no shooting.
Oh, don't run through that cord. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Around the cord. Here you go. Go say hi. Come here. Oh, hi. Yeah, hi, everybody.
Good girl.
I am having a beautiful day out here in the garden. We are running around. It is so nice here. Yes. Mwah. Yes. Huh. This is my baby. This is Una. Anybody that hasn't met Una, this is my baby girl. She's awesome. A full-grown standard poodle. She's born on 4/20. If you didn't know that, her birthday, 4/20. You knew she's my dog when she's born on 4/20. Come on. Huh, baby girl. Yeah. Oh, so I also have some, so when I said that I trimmed a couple weeks ago, I took a big branch off right here. This is the stub of it right there. I jarred it all up and I've been smelling it. And I'm like, I like the smell of it. It smells good jarred, but I also really like it fresh. So I really want to do the fresh frozen. That's kind of what's making me decide it. Literally, that's it. Because I want to save that smell. Thoughts, Drake?
Yeah, of course. You're the one that's got to decide what you want. So you like that smell, I'd say go for it. And because you usually dry and hang and everything, why not?
Hell yeah.
So pretty quick. You make quick work of the plants.
Yeah, you do. And this plant, I can't believe how easy it is to just go in and get rid of those big ones. Just easy like that. It's so easy. It's crazy. Like, it's so nice. The structure of it. It's just so easy. Just crazy how the structure is so easy. Yeah, crazy. Can you hear the barking dog?
I only heard one bark.
For now. Una, come. The next door neighbor.
Headphones will say contrary.
The next door neighbor just let their dog out. So I'm going to put my dog away. Give me just a minute. I'll bring it back.
There you go. Well, yeah, I was just going to mention, we went for a little bike ride earlier and stopped by the shop and grabbed a little bit more black garlic. I ran out. And I hate running out. I like to have that one on hand at all times. I find it works pretty well throughout the day, but definitely adds a little bit of lead to your feet. But perfect for evenings and relaxing and gets me where I need it. But yeah, I was happy to bring some to Tara when we went out to Josh and Kelly's there for Josh's birthday and had just an awesome time and dab tough with Tara and everyone out there. And yeah, it was lovely. Wish everyone could have joined. But yeah, next coming up, there's obviously all the outdoor. We've got a fair amount of my own here, which I'll have to show pretty soon here. I'm going to try and get another week or two. We've got pretty good temperatures, and just with the Jadon protocols I've been doing, we have the last couple of years of information to look back on and be able to just discern if we're going to lose a bunch of our harvest or not. And so far, we're doing really well temperature and humidity wise versus last season. So I'm going to keep pushing for it. So I'll process that. Then we've got the greenhouse, which isn't a huge harvest for this second harvest of it since I've set it up. I just didn't have a ton of plants ready at the time to throw in there, but it's not horrible. But yeah, we'll have that, and I'm going to dry some of that and process a bit. And then the next indoor, I'm going to also dry a fair amount, which I normally don't. Just been feeding some flour recently. Call me crazy. So, but here we go. Now we got Tara giving us a little bit more of some close-ups. Look at that.
What do you think of that?
I want it to focus a little better, but I can see.
Let me turn it. Let me turn this camera around. Let's see. Let me get this.
Yeah, now we're cooking.
Okay.
Well, the garlic this round too is a little bit darker. The greenhouse first round harvest that I processed it from was hot. We're talking in the 40 Celsius range, 110 or so, give or take.
Look at that.
Plus.
There you go.
But really tasty. Yeah, that looks lovely. All them little heads standing strong. Pretty clean. Oh, there's a little crystal.
Kathy's crystal.
Kathy's crystals.
Here, I'll go up here and you can see at the top.
Lovely. Yeah, nice long fan leaves, right? So you, like you said, you just go in there and easily break them off or get your scissors in there.
You just right in there and break it off. It's so, yeah. So easy to do it. And these ones, I mean, they're just beautiful. Look how big they are. Gorgeous.
There we go. Yeah, and for the season that we get, considering that, like I said prior, that the temperature and the humidity is pretty decent in regards to the years prior, but that's because 2 years ago, from September 16th on, might even been September 13th, we were below 18 Celsius, hottest point of the day, and above 65 or 64% humidity, lowest humidity of the day, but generally closer to like the 80s and 90%. And that's when we flip based off where we are here. That's like week 4 to 5. So as soon as you start to get any sort of bud formation, then the temperatures drop and the humidity spikes. So this year we're just doing a bit better. We've been seeing some nice 20s, and it's a little bit warmer and a little bit less humidity, so it makes life a little easier. Look at that, Tara. Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't have the power, but I want to spotlight that.
Oh, let me give you the power. Let me give you the power.
The power, because
there's the power.
Power. Do things.
Power. Make. There you go. You got the power. You got the power.
Appreciate it. So now we can get a look at these lovely buds instead of my ugly mug.
They're clean. I literally don't see very many aphids on them this year.
No, and you don't have like too much thrip damage for just like for where we are. We got everything, right? We're in pretty similar areas, so like there's thrips and aphids and mites and
even clean out in here. Like you can literally tell the difference between this plant. So you can tell the difference. All cleaned out here and not cleaned out here. See, cleaned out here. See. So, and you know, something that I noticed with by clipping them back and taking all the leaves off early is look how fast they finished. See, look at these guys. They're way farther along than these ones are that I didn't clip. See, they still got white hairs. Isn't that crazy? So that's something I noticed. So if you want something to finish up earlier, start stressing that baby out. Take off them leaves. And also, I felt like it actually put more girth into the actual bud itself. So I'm ready to take all these leaves off and just, you know, be done. Just like, hey, there we go. Let's just start getting this baby done. So there you go. There you go, y'all. I'm going to put this back here and we'll just let her lay underneath the tree there like that. Whoops. Something like that. I don't know if I can, I can't really see what she is, but there we go. Can't see what we got going on there. Do it that way. How's that? Looking straight. Oh, that's kind of a cool view. Kind of like that. Like you're laying underneath the bushes. There you go. So yeah. So I thought she looked pretty good. I thought she was ready to finish. I don't know what y'all thought out there out in chat. I wish I would have got my microscope so you could really see how, focus in on those and see how close they really are. I'll try and take some pictures of that so we can show those next time. Anything else you want to chat today about Drake?
Well, no, I definitely concur. You want to be cautious. You've got some nice size, some nice bulk on those buds. And if you get hit with a super heavy rain, a bunch of humidity, and don't have the ability to get out there immediately and start chopping everything, you may end up losing more than you gain. So it's always smart to mitigate that and weigh the options. So yeah, I'm on board. You could go maybe a little longer and get some more bulk, but they also look pretty nice. Like I'd say those are maybe further along than here, just because you do seem to get a little bit nicer of conditions than myself. I'm a little bit further north.
Well, so you think I'm farther along? Well, I'm definitely farther along on these guys over here, and I took all the leaves off on them.
Nice.
So I know it worked. I did it.
We're pretty close. We're pretty close for sure. We got pretty similar light schedules, but just I think due to your temperatures being just a little warmer and a little bit less humidity, like talking like under 70 and 80%, probably get a little bit faster metabolism in the plants and thus better results.
Yeah, well, I've really been very happy with this cultivar. It smells amazing. These are the last of the seeds. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon's the one that made it, the mushroom guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I hopefully want to get them back on. Speaking of mushrooms, I kind of threw mushrooms under here, kind of, and last week I had, when I did my live just a few days ago, I had some mushrooms on there, and I thought the mushrooms might have been poof ball mushrooms. I thought they were just fresh, these poof ball mushrooms that I found. But actually they opened up and they actually have gills and everything underneath them. And I don't know what they are. And it would really be nice to know what these mushrooms are and identify them, because I really want to start growing more mushrooms, and it'd be cool to kind of know what I'm growing, know what you're growing. So yeah. So this is a poof ball one. And I know if this little hole right here opens up, let's just poke it. If this little hole right here opens up, it's going to like just poof all out. That's kind of what it was. See? Can you see it? Oh, I don't want to do it all over my hot cocoa. Poof ball spores in my hot cocoa. Hey, are you ready to watch this? Watch this. Oh, it's going to go all over my computer. Okay, wait. Oh, that's okay. Fuck it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh yeah, we see that.
See them a little, yeah. I don't want to do a whole bunch because I already have some brown ones on here, I noticed. But anyways, it's hollow on the inside after all the spores are out. It's like this really powdery kind of brown stuff on the inside. And so they're really cool. They're fun. If you find these, you get to go step on them and they poof, fun when you were a little kid, do them. It's kind of fun. So I brought a whole bunch of those back and I'm throwing them out here in my yard. I want to see if any of those will grow next year. We'll see what I get. So yeah. Well, shall we take one more dab? And I'm going to either, do you guys want me to stay live and like keep trimming the tree and we want to keep chatting? Or should I just like take off? What do we want to do?
Yeah. What's everyone think? I got to rock the roll right away here. I'm curious. What do people want?
What do you guys want? Do you guys want to stay live for a while? I'll stay live for a while and we can just hang out. Or are you guys like saying, hey, we'll just catch you on the next show? What do you think? I don't care. Doesn't matter. I haven't seen John Maddox yet. I mentioned John Maddox. Now he's going to show up. Overgrow, overshare, everywhere. We care. What's up, Matt? How are you? Love for the plant. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'll take another dab. I'm ready for another dab. And I'm sure I'm probably super loud. My neighbors are probably like, what is she doing over there in her backyard? What is she who is she even talking to over there? Isn't that funny? I think it's hilarious. Who's that? Who's your neighbor even talking to? She's just screw. She's got screw loose. Oh. Almost ready. Okay, so love for the plants says keep it going. Okay. Someone else on the road, they're going to go get some food. Yum. I know my husband just ate leftovers. OG, triple OG. What's up? What's up? Is that what you're puffing on? Is that what everybody's puffing on out there? What are you puffing on today? So the solar eclipse, these plants have been through an amazing year this year. They've seen a blue moon and a solar eclipse just recently. Could be the solar eclipse harvest, I could call it.
Wonder if we can hold out to the blood moon. We get it all.
When's the blood moon?
Halloween sometime.
Oh, I bet you I could leave those ones on.
Just to see what happens.
I might. Maybe we should do a blood moon harvest. Ooh.
Okay.
That what we should do? Blood moon harvest? That'd be fun. That would be lots of fun. Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves on and I'm gonna like start to turn a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna work a little bit. I'm dressed for the Pacific Northwest weather because it changes. So you dress in layers. Didn't know that around here. I even have flip-flops down here in case I need to put them on. And I had earmuffs on earlier because it was cold. Cheers. My geese are squawking. I don't know if you can hear my geese. They're squawking. Crazy squawking. So I do have a special guest coming on, by the way. I don't know when. She kind of had some personal stuff go on, so she's had to postpone our little chat that we're gonna have. So looking forward to that. I don't know when that's gonna come up. I'll let you know, hopefully. So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. And it's free. It's free to subscribe. It's free to also hit that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate that. So it's free to support the channel. And when you support the channel, it helps get cannabis out there. It helps, what am I saying? Normalizing it. Normalizing. This is what we need to do. Normalize cannabis so that it's as regulated, it's as normal and regular as, unfortunately, liquor or tobacco or whatever else you want to call it. Those are really terrible things to actually compare it to, but it's a plant. It should be as regular as a tomato. You should be able to grow this in your backyard like a tomato plant. There you
go. Oof. All right. That was beautiful and well said, Tara. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in thus far and everyone for sticking around. I got to hop and rock and roll. Maybe I'll pop back in a bit and see how trimming's going. But
okay.
Peace.
Thanks for joining me, Drake. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it up. I'm going to keep trimming. Anybody's got any questions, you guys can just hang out while we're trimming. Put on some music in the background. I'm not going to turn any music on because then you can't put your own music on. So put your own music in the background and you can hang out. Thanks for hanging out, Drake. We'll catch you again. Peace and love.
Catch everyone later. Have a great afternoon.
Bye, Katie. Love you. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to turn around. I won't be able to talk with you. I'm going to be trimming. So if you have any questions, let me know. Turn on some music and enjoy. Hang out. Hang out while I trim. Hang out with me in the garden. I don't know if you can hear that bird in the background. I should see if I can change. Can you guys hear that bird in the background? Oh, wow. The birds are just singing. They're so beautiful right now. I don't know if you guys can hear them. There. Now can you hear them? I just changed the audio. Maybe you'll be able to hear him now. You're right, Cheddar Bob. That is very true. There you go. Some hemp. There you go. Oh, she smells so beautiful. Beautiful. So easy to trim. Bird is the word. You got it. It is. The bird is the word. Yeah, this one has quite a lot of more white hairs on it. She's so pretty though. Oh my god, she's so pretty. She smells so amazing. So amazing. There went a pheasant. I just heard a pheasant fly in the backyard. Wow. Beautiful time of year. My chickens are going off. I don't know why. Nice. Cheers, Val. Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing? Hot. Breaking up some GMO, some Zittles, flour, and Muddy Grew. Nice. Well, cheers, plant. All right, I went ahead and shut off my phone. I don't want the battery to go dead. Nice dry weather there. Yes, it is. Actually, so it rained a little bit, but the wind always comes out and always dries it back out. I live in a high desert area of Washington State. I call it the sunny side of the state. Ah, it smells so good. It's great to see you guys chatting back and forth. Nice seeing you build the community. Thanks for hanging out, all you. I appreciate everybody that hangs out and follows. Appreciate all the love and the support everyone gives people out there. Oof, that's a lot of leaves. No, perpetual. The really, there's not much trichomes on those fan leaves. There's really not. And I've got so much cannabis that I've got plenty of stuff for extracts. Yeah, I don't. I let them go back to the earth. If you isn't it like you're supposed to give like 10% back to Mother Nature? So if I leave 10% of the crop here, that's kind of like giving 10% back to Mother Nature, don't you think? So that's why I like to sit here and pull off all the leaves and just put it right back into that soil. Chop and harvest method. Oh, there's a ladybug down there. Get her off. Put her over here. Let's go put her on another plant. Oh, she flew away. She flew away. There she is. Huh. She might have made an appearance right there. She wanted to come say hi on the camera. That was funny. And I've in the years past, I've done a little bit of water rinsing where I've washed the plants off because I've had like a lot of aphids. But this year I really don't have any aphids. So yeah, I'm not gonna have to. Oh, a hawk just swooped in. A whole bunch of birds just took off. Yeah, the processing, huh? That's the hard part. It's easy to trim it. It seems like that's the easy part, processing it. Growing it seems easy for me. It's the processing. I love to grow. I would just like someone else to process it for me. Get a big one over here. Get a big girl. Big old branch. Oh my, there's two branches that broke. That smells so good. There's two plants here, Perpetual. This is one right here. This one right here. And then that's the other one over there. So you can kind of see the separation between the two. There you go. But they're the same. They're both clones. And so this one's a lot farther along because I've already plucked off a lot of the leaves like I went through and did here. I didn't do it as intense, but I did it pretty intense a couple weeks ago. So it finished faster. Actually, I didn't know that at the time. but it makes sense, if you think about as plants start to lose their leaves, when an animal comes by and it eats it, it starts to finish off so that it can last. That's nature. Boy, wow, so pretty. Need a stool for that one. All right. I think it's time for another dab. How about y'all? Oh, look at that. 7:10 somewhere. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. There you go. How is everybody doing out there? Are y'all ready to dab with me? Man, I got neighbors all over. They're all out enjoying the last semi-nice day of the year, actually. Semi-nice day of the year is what they're all out there doing. Enjoying the nice last day of the year. Okay, well, should we dab? Let's do it. Take off the gloves. Gonna have a dab. And I think it might be a good time to say goodbye to y'all. I've enjoyed hanging out, but I think it's kind of boring. All you're gonna see me is like trimming the rest of these plants. You kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here. So just trimming it all. And then I'm gonna go through and take them off each branch after I'm done getting all those off. Probably won't do that today. Probably just gonna thin them all out today. And then probably tomorrow, I'll probably start that process and start getting them into the freezer. I don't do too much because I don't overdo it my back and overdo it. It's never a good idea to overdo it. Listen to your body. It's a good idea to listen to your body. All right, I'm going to go in on this finger line. Last time on this finger line for the show today. There we go. There it is. That's what it looks like. There you go. That time. Oh, I even feel like I think I even felt a sprinkle of rain or a bird just peed on me. I don't know, one or the other. Oh, no, I actually felt a sprinkle of rain. We're going to get a nice little sprinkle. But it's okay. I'm not worried. We're still pretty dry here. All right, heating up. Cheers, y'all. Hope you're having a beautiful, happy, high day out there. We got a hawk in the tree up there. He's after the little Tweety birds. Cheers. I don't know how much longer they can grow. We've had a few freezes. I have tomato plants over here that are wilted. The tops of them are pretty in bad shape, but my tomato plants out in the back are all still looking pretty good. They're still producing. They're not producing flowers anymore. They're done producing flowers, but all the tomatoes on them are still good and still ripening up. So I don't know. We've kind of had really mixed weathers. We've had some frost, but not real hard frosts. So cannabis plants can take quite a bit of abuse. You'd be surprised what they can take. especially the ones that are not the more narrow leaf ones, the more fatter, wider leaf ones. I've got one over here, a pina colada mix that I got over here, and it's girthy, it's big, heavy. I mean, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I should show you her next. She is just like girthy. She's her whole cola is bigger than my arm. It's literally bigger than my arm. It's like 2 arms put together, almost 2 arms put together. It literally is. And that's not a fishing story. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's this year's been amazing for growing. I wish I would have grown more in a way, but no, I don't wish I would have grown more because I'm not processing it. So I got plenty of stuff. I don't need to grow that much. I'm not even processing all the tomatoes that I grew. So I feel like this was a really big learning year for me this year to really sit back and really relax and just try and take it all in and recognize what Mother Nature can do for me so simply so that I don't have to do all that work. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm getting out of her because I literally did not fertilize this year. Not once. I didn't make one JMS solution. So yeah, just really kind of surprised with that all. So as always, I hope you all are out there healthy and happy and high if you want to be. Peace and love. Hugs. And wish you all the best until the next live. Cheers. Bye.